What's going on, Jet fans? Good morning. It is Tuesday, which means we are live tonight, 8 o'clock. Make sure you're locked in, breaking down everything from the draft. And I think we're also probably going to talk about the man who is still general manager, Mike Maccagnan, as he should be. But, I just wanted to touch on that really quick because some people still actually believe that those reports are accurate, that there is a quote-unquote rift with Maccagnan and Gase. Using common sense, just for 1 second, because I'm tired of talking about this, but I'm going to talk about it one more time anyway. Using common sense, Maccagnan's a strong-minded personality. Gase is the same way. You want to throw in Greg Williams, that's 3. There's going to be disagreements when it comes to certain personnel decisions. That's going to happen. That happens with plenty of teams around the league, plenty of good teams. And in fact, that could be a good thing. You don't want, a bunch of yes men that just say, oh, yeah, sign that guy. No. Let's actually have 3 minds that differ that can offer some critique about somebody that somebody else likes. Maybe Gase likes somebody that Maccagnan has a different viewpoint on. Maybe Maccagnan likes somebody that Gase might have a different viewpoint on. If it's clashing, obviously, that's a problem. But if it's just constructive dialogue and maybe they disagree a little bit, I think that's positive. That's what you want. That's what you should want, at least. So, until there's proof that there's an actual rift with Maccagnan and Gase, that they don't get along, that they're not seeing eye to eye, that they can't work together, I'm not going to buy any of this stuff because it's the same people that for the last 2 years have been trying to push Mike Maccagnan should be fired. He sucks at his job. They look for any reason at all to rip anything that he does. I listen to the radio and I'm hearing people praise the draft that we had, that we got the best player available in the first round. We got a potential first-round talent at edge in round 3. We got a potential starting tackle in round 3. And I get it. These guys have a long way to go. They're not starters right now, at least other than Quinnen Williams probably. Polite's going to see some rotational snaps in all likelihood, rushing the passer. I don't see him as a 3-down player yet. Udoga, the Jets' offensive line is set right now. They might add a center to compete with Harrison, which they need to do. But, I don't see what's wrong with these picks. And not to mention that they were all 21 years old. But then you take a 23-year-old in the 4th round, God forbid. Fans hate that, right? Fire Maccagnan over that. Fire Maccagnan over taking a 6th-round pick that has an injury history. I mean, the way that Jet fans treat 5th and 6th round picks under Maccagnan is so unrealistic compared to what any other fan base expects out of their mid-round picks. At least I would have to think so. We expect 5th and 6th round picks to come in, to start from day 1, and be 21 years old. Otherwise, it's a bust and it's a bad pick. Shame on Maccagnan. It doesn't matter how good he does in rounds 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't matter if he brings in Hall of Fame talent and free agency. Take a bad mid-round pick, and there's going to be people calling for him to be fired. You're telling me that's not agenda-driven? That's not click-driven? What are we still talking about? But anyway, just to try and keep dialogue a little bit more positive, the Jets obviously signed a whole bunch of undrafted free agents after the draft. A few guys that have caught a bunch of people's attention. Greg Dortch is a wide receiver that I think some people believe have a chance could make the roster. Speed guy, he can help out on kick returns, good in the slot, probably fills in right now behind Crowder. I don't know if he'll see the field, but definitely a chance to make the 53. Jalen Moore, nice running back. I heard that he could have been a potential 3rd or 4th round pick that went undrafted. I think he also has some knee history or an injury with the knee, something like that. There was an offensive lineman, I believe Wyatt Miller, who some people are high on. John Battle, safety at LSU. Jamal Adams, teammate, some people are high on. And we also brought in, of course, another USC offensive lineman, versatile kid. He's got experience, I believe, playing center and tackle, which should help. So, again, you hope maybe 1 or 2, maybe 3 of these guys can stick around, whether it's practice squad or on the actual roster. But, undrafted, it's hard to have really high expectations until you see them on the field. So, with that, we're live tonight, 8 o'clock. Call in with your draft takes. Call in with your Maccagnan takes. It should be a fun one, and I cannot wait to hear from the people that somehow think Mike Maccagnan still deserves to be fired. It's a complete joke. these people that parade around as fans that are wishing for dysfunction right now and hoping for this story to be true, I don't know what to say to you, but I'm just glad that it's not, because Mike Maccagnan is doing a great job. I still love the long-term vision that he has for this team. You can cite the record all you want. You can cite the missed picks all you want. I get it. He deserves some criticism for those. He's not perfect. He's made mistakes. Throw some blame at him for maybe how long it's taken. I expected a rebuild to take 3 years from when it started, so I'm not complaining about that. I expected the last 2 years to be losing. I expect this year to be a winner. If it's not a winner, my stance will change very quickly, but I expect with what the moves that we have made, I expect that this is going to be a 9 or 10 win team. I don't see any reason why it's not. So go Jets, go Maccagnan. Talk to you guys later.